Hello. Yeah, there's no the TTS does not do that. It won't do that. It's by design. I guess somebody just really wanted us to play Final Fantasy tonight. We are looking into that. Somehow it was Discord enabled. We're looking into how it happened right now. Really ugly. Humanity is the worst sometimes.
Take this.
They sure do, Shredder, but they don't around here, so... I already deleted it, kiddos. Obviously, that was the first thing I did.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, that is a likely scenario, Shredder, yeah. Yeah, Super Nintendo, certainly not the way I wanted to be playing FF, but here we are. Oh, we were having everyone was having a good time, Double Barrel, and there's always a party crasher, right? Super Nintendo, we're not certain how it occurred yet. We know it was Discord enabled somehow. Which we thought we had it locked down, but like, I am told we figured out how it happened, and it's turned off. But for the rest of the night, we'll be on Final Fantasy just in case.
Thanks.
Apparently somebody joined the Discord and did it in some fashion. I don't really want to go into details because I'm sure other people will try it, but it looks like we have it locked down. Why would someone do something? Why would anybody do anything, Sackers, you know? And apparently it's still happening. So I can't hear it because I am not on the Discord by intentionally right now, so it can't happen. Yeah, we have people in Discord right now that I'm gonna get on it. You know, apparently it's somebody on a mission. What wonderful folks out there. Yeah, you know, you're probably not wrong. You know, this has never happened, and we've never played Fortnite before, you know, so... It does seem to be related. Oh my gosh, now this game is freezing. I don't believe this. Tonight has been cursed. Yeah, my controller's not working now. Wow. Gonna have to reload the game. Yeah, you know, the mods are unsung heroes sometimes. All right. That's a really good question, Prime. We're looking into it. If we can, we'll do whatever we can to get things corrected ASAP. Yeah, very probably. And, oh, I'm sure it is Cornelius.
All those lives.
Destroy the world that despises
Let's go.
You bet, Leaf. The Christmas cap, yeah, I agree. Yep. Certainly some better sound effects in this game, right? I think this attempt is going pretty decently, yeah. Oh, double barrel, you know, armor is... No matter what, at the end of the game, your armor is not going to help you out a whole lot. You really want to have a lot of, vigor, or vitality, or whatever it's called. Highly recommend 40 plus. you're still gonna get like pretty, like you're not gonna find anything equivalent to like Havel's armor or anything like that.
Can you endure this?
Follow my lead. Try this on for soft. Let's go.
For dealing with killing this, well, you can make consumables to deal with Scarlet Rot.
Salvation. Perhaps this.
Very, very low, Christmas Cat. Very, very low.
Just begun.
I think this is one of the worst. It's not as bad as 2, though. We'll have to do the ranking sometime after we finish.
Thanks.
And yeah, the horse is like the best thing for Caelid. That Caelid area of Rot is actually very small. And you can do 90% of it on your horse. A dungeon.
This.
Got your back.
You crave death's release.
Well, you know, you can always double barrel. You don't have to go there, right? Like, Caelid is largely optional. Yeah, Croc, you know.
Thanks.
I mean, they obviously figured, you know, they made his own chorus for him, right? So they had to put him in the game several times with very long fights so that everybody got to hear the music.
You struggle in vain.
Definitely a very hardcore boss.
Thanks.
But we're doing a lot better today than we were the other time.
Let's go.
Is this turn-based? No. I mean, it is and it isn't.
Take down the enemy.
It's pseudo turn-based. It uses a modified version of ATB that also encourages lots of swapping and switching. So it's turn-based, but there is timing elements to it.
Can you endure this?
What it is basically extremely heavily masked turn-basedness. That requires the player to be more active, but still absolutely is utilizing a turn-based system. Yeah, you know, Azzel, I was just so frustrated from earlier, I just had to beat him.
The time has come. Allow me to extend my invitation. To save a people beyond salvation, there is only Ragnarok.
Dude, why do people have to be such wankers?
Cocoon suffers. Release her from the pain.
Yeah, honestly, Double Barrel, you know, for all the talk about poison swamps and scarlet rot in Elden Ring, honestly, it has probably the least punishing poison swamp areas in any From game. Like the only one that's like a straight up lake later on that you'll see that you just have to walk through, you know. You just walk, it's like whatever.
So, this is the end of the rainbow, huh? Well, here's hoping the pot.
Yeah, that's planned, Super Nintendo.
You know,
Double
I
Barrel,
don't
you can actually
remember
craft
this
anywhere
before.
once you've got the materials
I
and
guess
the
it's new,
cookbooks.
huh? Yeah, must be.
You'll need to buy the crafting guide though if you haven't bought it at the
suppose it
first
might be a record of
at the
what
Church of
happened.
Ella. That's where the first craft book is.
After we turn to Crystal.
Also, we turned off. So if you're not already in Discord, you will not be able to get in. We've turned off joining to prevent what was going on. So,
Cocoon, where the slaves
hopefully
of
we'll see you
London
soon.
dwell, is the enemy of all life fostered by Pulse's sacred hand. So Alfalsi determined Pulse's will.
There's always a
chose
crystal. It's Final
the
Fantasy.
and gave them a focus. Become Ragnarok and bring about the end of Cocoon. And so the beast arose, defeated Lindsay's hateful Falsi, and prepared to tear Cocoon apart. But her providence betrayed Alfalsi, draining Ragnarok of strength.
I could go for some
Their
lassi food.
focus only half
Yeah, Del Taco.
complete,
There you go, Croc.
The sea were taken to the enemy's land by Bartandalus, curse his name. And
Definitely
the
cursed
goddess said,
Bartandalus' name.
The sea who rest upon Cocoon will
Yeah, so
reawaken,
it's now an
however
exclusive
long
experience
they may
on the
wait.
Discord.
And Ragnarok will rise again, to tear the land from its seat in the sky. Her word is absolute.
Hi, Eric. No, I cannot. It'll be a few weeks till I can, so try to bear with me.
Guess the jig is up.
I can tell you there are plans. It is in games,
If we go ahead and smash
Um,
Cocoon, you know some make
but I can't go into any more than that.
As long as Fal'Cie are around, this fight is never gonna end. So let's finish it. Let's get Daisley.
So what do we do about Orphan?
We help Orphan. What else can we do? If we can manage to keep it safe.
Another war breaks out somewhere down the road. We're Lassie. It's not like we can make people stop fighting.
No. But yeah, I'm sure I will reveal some more when I can.
Lightning, you told me on Cocoon. It's not a question of can or can't. We just do it. That's our only choice this time.
Bacon, obviously I can't say anything.
Maybe it won't
at
do
this time.
much. Maybe only one person will listen to us.
When I can, I
But
will.
even then, isn't trying better than doing nothing?
Because ripples can make
But you're gonna have to wait a
waves.
couple weeks for that.
Okay, kids have gone crazy.
Revolutionaries always get cold crazy.
When I was on Cocoon, I wished on those fireworks. I wished to not let anything happen to Cocoon this time. But I shouldn't have wished for that. Wishes aren't enough. Prayers either.
You know what? It's really too bad. I was having
This time
fun
I'm
with the
making a
Fortnite.
promise. I will keep Cocoon safe. I promise. No matter what.
I guess it takes losing everything to make you see how much you have.
Yeah,
to
only
fight
about a
for.
week, Croc, but it is what it is.
We're the only ones who can do it, right?
Right.
And I'm still at GI this week, so I am going to be hoping to do a lot of
All right then.
fun stuff this
Tie up
week.
loose ends.
Obviously, there's no point on me being on future
Yeah.
forward-thinking projects, so I'll probably just try to do a bunch of streams this week. And of course, all the fun stuff like, you know, exit interviews and stuff like that. So hopefully you'll see me there. Well, Friday's stream is sponsored, right? So Goofy, this week is my last week at GI.
Here are some nice TTS words, Stan. You rock.
Thank you for that. Those are nice. Those are a lot nicer than the words that somebody did earlier. Absolutely not, Eric. There will be another Elden Ring stream this Friday, yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
Even if we were chasing
But I think
shadows,
none of the
our
stuff that we have
minds
set
are
up for
made up.
TTS can be abused in that way.
We'd realized along the way that choice was the only thing we
And if
had
it can,
left.
well then hey, we learn and we continue.
Maybe we'd fall short. Maybe we'd never even come close. But
Thanks, Goofy.
someone,
I can't tell you what
someday,
that is yet,
we'd
but I
know
can in a
the
couple
truth.
weeks. This will be my last week at GI, so I'm still there. But this will be my final week. And thank you for the nice words. Nice words are great. We're big fans of nice words here. You don't have to miss me. I don't... I'll still be here. I did, Goofy. Interesting how that worked out, but... Yeah, so Adam, a lot of people don't know this, but yeah, for a time I was working... People think that I took Dan's role or something, which I didn't. I actually replaced Adam Biesner. I worked with Dan for some time. No, Koshi, I'm not really going to have any time off between... The move is going to take all the time.
It is time.
What little time I have when this job when this job closes to the new one begins will be spent in transition.
And so, we greet the new dawn.
I might have some downtime in a hotel room somewhere. Yes, that's true. That's true, Shad, yeah.
My fellow citizens,
That's also true, Double Barrel. But hey, I had to make a choice, and I made it.
of the day on which we decide our fate. Many are the lessons we have learned during our long night.
I think once you hear what it was, I think it'll make sense. But
Now we
we'll see.
face choices which must be
Eric, I hope I don't have missing bed drama again, but it could happen.
to uncaring chance. Let us forge ahead with unflinching courage and honor the fallen with action. With these hands, we shape the future.
Deadpool, I'm not really gonna discuss that. It's a good question and a fair question, but we're just staying out of that. You know, I don't want to. Leaf, that one I can answer. I've already mentioned it is in games, so.
Close call.
No, again, it is in games, so it's not air conditioners or elevators or lighting or HVAC or even roofing. And don't forget tiling. Your choice of bathroom tiles is very important. Well, Prime, how would we be able to tell what the best HVAC in games is? We can't tell.
Hi there.
I can't tell how cold it is on Cocoon.
Cut him off! Oh, I think we have a winner.
Now!
Leaf, I once wrote for a trade periodical of note known as Buildings Magazine. My work on the magazine was secondary, of course, to doing web content and stuff for them, but I still have articles in that magazine. Yeah, you can check it all out at buildings.com. I'm sure they have massively renovated it over the years, but there might still be stuff up from me that you can find. Double Barrel, I am not going to be part of games media anymore. Detective, I wrote about HVAC systems for a trade publication. Yeah, a long time ago.
Let's go.
I know, Azal, it's very true. This none of it, you know. They just stick them in wherever. It's like, hey, we got a really cool cinematic here. You don't have to. I'm right here, Double Barrel. I feel like people are telling me I'm dead. Am I? You know. You don't have to miss me. What the heck is it? What in the world?
No time to waste.
You know, talking to some people, you'd think so, DBZ. The rumors of such things have been exaggerated, I will say.
The storm is here.
Until next time.
I think you'll still see me after that, but you know, hey, you can make your own assumptions.
What's that sound?
Yeah, Melchior, that's apparently what people are saying. I'm packing up and leaving planet Earth.
Say again, Patrol, and speak clearly. The armies of Pulse, they're using transgates! Transgates? How many coming through? Numbers unconfirmed, but it's a full-scale invasion. Eden's being overrun.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Poochie scenario. You'll never hear from me again. I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore, Double Barrel. They were stolen with the magic stuff a long time ago.
Protect Eden! Where'd they come from?
What are those things?
Otherwise, yeah, you could.
An army of creatures is attacking the city. It's a Pulse invasion force. Your Eminence, we must evacuate.
I mean, good luck with that, Christmas Cap. Yeah, well, Double Barrel, in my case, it was a... Let's just say it was a substantial collection, so... It was a good... It began my, my immediate changeover to the digital market in terms of card games. At the time. Ooh, man. It's getting pretty wild on Cocoon, isn't it?
Idealism. Defeated blood and it howls for more.
Okay. A lot going on here, folks.
What's going on out there?
It looks like the cavalry's made their move.
There's more to it than that. They're saying eating is crawling with the most nasty.
Eric, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it.
This is out of control. What'll happen to Cocoon?
It's all out war.
Could we cause this by coming back?
Hey, snacks are good, Prime. Get yourself some snacks. What are you getting?
True.
Well, his future stops right here. We're the ones who decide what happens next.
Let's get moving.
Right.
Okay.
We have.
Eric, I think it is. Yeah. Oh my god, I gotta do my paradigms again. Ugh. I mean, I don't actually know. You know, I never finished this game. This will be my first time finishing it. Well, Adam, actually, probably more than you think. What, 6? All the 13s. Right? 10-2. 14-11 both count if we're counting them for the other ones. Because that's your choice, right? Theoretically, one could, depending on who you make your main character, right? Because it could be any one of the 4. Well, I mean, we all know Lightning's the best. So good that even she returns. I don't know if you know about that. That's a lot of XP we had there. Path of Exile is less confusing than you think. Once you got to get into PoE before you can do it. You can definitely screw your character up way more easily in that game than any other, but it's not that confusing. It does require planning, but like half those nodes are just like stats and stuff. Like you can take a build that'll get you into endgame without doing any research, but you will have to plan it out ahead of time.
Everywhere you look.
I actually think, you know, I think Poe's grid is like just mad bloated at this point. They could do a lot more with less, but it does look really cool, doesn't it?
Wide open.
So I guess to answer your question directly, Eric, I think Poe's is more.
Thank you.
With Poe, you can absolutely screw up characters, so we'll have to go with that one. With this one, if you put your points in wrong, so what? You go farm some more.
That's how it's done.
Do I think 16 will be real-time combat? I believe that's the way they've been angling, yeah. I think they'll probably go with a hybrid of real-time and turn-based like they did with 7R. But we'll see what they actually do. I can only speculate. Wow. Guess we can work it out. Yeah, we don't need teleport, you're right. Did I actually like F Stranger Paradise? I did, but I also realized it's not a great game. It exists in a sort of space where it is the precise things that I like, you know? Neo-like combat, Final Fantasy I, and a massive helping of Velveeta cheese, B-movie style storytelling, if you want to even call it that. It's literally negative storytelling, right?
Hey, I don't know about this.
So yes, I did like it. But again, at a very specific intersection of interests for me.
Fly.
Yes, K-Dubs, what's up?
Huh? What are you?
Nothing to it!
See you, Greg.
That sounds really good, Bacon. It sounds like you're having a feast tonight. Are clouds, blinds, or curtains? They are curtains. Yeah, Eric, again, I readily admit, like, it's not a... It is... I wouldn't even call... I wouldn't call it a good game. But it's certainly a game that I enjoyed. It has really cool things that I like. Specifically. I had an enjoyable experience with it, and I don't regret the purchase, but... You know, Neo plus Final Fantasy I... That's a very specific... It's very specific, right? And then taken to the fact that a lot of people play Final Fantasies for story... and cinematics and stuff these days, which obviously the game is not focused on either of those. It actually has an anti-story, if you ask me. Which works for it in a way if you can dig it. I don't know, Super Nintendo. I don't know. I don't think so. Which I don't like. We're getting DLC for that game. We'll just have to see how that does. Like if they can make a Game of the Year edition or whatever with multiple DLCs and that kind of thing, and it turns out to have a robust endgame, because some of this stuff isn't in the game yet, like raids and stuff like that. So it depends how that turns out and if they can remarket the game with that stuff in play. Other than that, it'll probably be a single entry. What did I do, Zellers? I did say the baby chocobo, if that's what you mean.
You could have won me.
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Let's go.
The combat in what, Stranger Paradise? The combat is very good. And, well, it's good in Stranger Paradise. It's an interesting mesh of Neo and Final Fantasy jobs. Yeah, I did, Zillars. You willed it to happen, and here we are.
Did we fight?
Thanks. I knew I could do it, Zillars, if I just put my mind to it. I knew we could handle it. We're kind of pro, you know?
Wide open.
I know, Dr. Mono, right? I was there. I was there for the doubt. They said it couldn't be done. Well, we got like 1 million XP from the, those 2 boss fights in a row. I mean, we don't actually have fire blades. Those are, that's a spell that we cast on there to buff it up. I mean, you can make any of your party members really good in this game.
Change of plan.
Sez is awesome, yes, because he has haste, and haste is like, in any Final Fantasy game, haste is like literally always the best thing.
Time for another approach.
I mean, I don't think he actually is a dual-wielder dex build. He does mostly buffing. He doesn't actually do a whole lot of shooting. His buffs are very good, though, which is why he's part of the crew.
Thanks.
A lot of enemies up in here.
Take this. Out of my way.
Now you're done. Deal with this.
Yeah, deal with this, you adamantherons.
Time for another approach. Thanks. Just another battle.
But yeah, we are, you know, from what chat tells me, we're getting to endgame here.
Stay sharp! Move! Through here!
Frankly, I don't know how much is left, but
Secures. Cavalry, stand down! Eden's under
I've heard the
our
endgame battles are
jurisdiction.
extremely difficult. And, you know, just from what we played so far, yeah, it is probably the hardest Final Fantasy. Although, you know, they're not known for... I don't know if the games are known for their difficulty. Koshi, I did, yes. I have not played the new Horizon, though. I did play and complete Horizon Zero Dawn. Around the time it came out.
Change of plan.
On PlayStation. Did I like it? You know, thinking back on it, yeah, I thought it was okay to good. I certainly wouldn't be like, you know, you gotta play this or anything. No, Malik, you know I haven't played that. Yeah, I would have been like, you know, this... It did keep me going, so that's something. I didn't find it exceptional, though. I have not seen X yet. Leafeon, I've been watching something else, which I would highly recommend to you.
Time for another approach.
Severance. Where can I watch X? Severance has instantly entered my top 10 TV shows of all time grid.
Target's a target. Change of plan.
I have not played the New Horizon though, so I have no idea like what to think about that.
Time for another approach.
Yeah, Jub. It gets better. I mean, obviously, no spoilers. But wow, I'm very, very impressed with that series, with that show. I was like, Apple TV? I don't want to get that. I'm glad I did, though. Now that's some very high praise, Super Nintendo. Lots of high praise out there for stuff, like Xenoblade X. As for XIII, where can I watch it? Okay. Well, I'm on the last episode of Severance, so once I finish that, then I'll go watch X.
They're here for Orphan.
I can do that because I spend like half the time on the phone now, you know, waiting for people to pick up, to talk to.
Right. And if they destroy it, bad things are gonna happen. So long, Cocoon.
And we got lots of masterpieces.
Before they do.
Yeah, Eric, generally... So you better believe that plenty of devs think that kind of stuff. Like, they're human. Developers are human, and they're gonna have feelings toward things. It is unusual that they chose to take it into the public forum. I'm sure some PR folks were sweating real hard over that one. I'm sure that stuff happens all the time in private conversations, right? Again, unusual that they took to Twitter with that one. Bacon, you know that's not what that's definitely not what I'm implying here. I'm just saying, you know, these are not some superhuman beings we're talking about here. People in the real world have real feelings and stuff and thoughts on things that are not always correct for the public forum. Yo, Behemoth King down. What's up now?
We're never gonna make it.
Not with an attitude like that, we won't.
Why don't you just try it?
Lots of birds to take on here.
Just
huh?
like I planned it.
Everywhere you look.
Yo, Pepito, what's up? Verbs can be very challenging, Leaf, yeah. Love a good verb. We also like adjectives from now and then. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. They must really want me to grind before fighting whatever's at the end of this tunnel.
Thanks.
Schoolhouse Rock's been when? I love Schoolhouse Rock. Learned a lot from that. I learned a lot on after-school specials and Schoolhouse Rock back in the day, you know? By the way, happy Easter, everybody. I don't know if we reiterated that since we've changed the game. What's my go-to bang flavor? I mean, these days, Radical Skedaddle and what is it, Black Cherry Vanilla or something like that? Been drinking that one a lot lately. Radical Skedaddle is kind of my default, though. Like when I don't have any, like I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna drink a bang now, you know? Rainbow Unicorn's basically the... I don't drink Rainbow Unicorn anymore because Radical Skedaddle is basically a better version. I don't drink any of those flavors. Why in God's name would you drink Miami Cola? Peach Mango. Man, those are some bad flavors, Pepito. You can do a lot better. Almost every time, Super Nintendo, that's when I tend to play those games. If I was interested in them in the first place, anyway. If I played them in early access and I didn't really care for what was there, then I might not. If I played it in early access and I liked what was there, then definitely, 100% of the time. For instance, Rogue Legacy, going 1.0 soon, very interested in that. I mean, yeah. Definitely leave. I think that is soon, yeah? Very soon. No, I no longer recommend birthday cake. It has a unique flavor profile that is... I have found is disturbing to most people. Even though I do like it. But yeah, Rogue Legacy 2 definitely on deck. We have that and the new Salt and Sanctuary game here any day now, right? Both should be entertaining. Yeah, Wildland Watermelon? I think that's pretty good, yeah. I enjoy it. But basically all the flavors Pepito put down there are pretty bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely not playing Baldur's Gate 3 until it's done. I have that luxury now. It's best to just back up and let Larian do their thing. And it could be a while, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, it looks like they really advanced on what's on deck for the new Salt and Sacrifice game. I mean, I have no I mean, Larian's profile is such that there is no reason to ever think that BG3 is going to be anything less than spectacular. But you do have to wait for it to get done. Yeah, excellent job. I'm also looking forward to it. And we'll definitely play it here. I'm sure Baldur's Gate 3 will build upon even what they learned from DOS 2, which is like, you know, incredible, and they have an amazing IP to work with, one that they, you know, have been fans of forever. So it really quite magical to have the stars align for that to happen, really. Elden Ring was my last review at GI. Yeah, and probably my last as a game journalist, correct. I'm no longer going to be a gaming journalist, so you probably will not see reviews from me again. I'm sure I'll still be thoughts on games to share, but
Thanks.
no, Pepito, I can't tell you what I'm doing exactly, but I can tell you it'll be in games. In a few weeks, I can tell you where I'm at and what I'm doing. It is in games. I'd never leave games. Definitely not, Pepito. Can you imagine me? No. I can tell you that right now. I'm never leaving games. But when I have details to give, I'll share those. Like, I'm not going to tell you, you know, details, but you'll know what, you know, you'll have the general idea. You'll know where and what. It is nice to get to review a game like Elden Ring as the final review, sure. Didn't plan it that way. I think people will be excited for me and what I'm doing, yeah. This is one big thing. Adam, thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. Now you don't have to watch ads, Pete. Isn't that cool?
Easy.
That is my final cover story. I didn't plan for that to be my final cover story either, but that is how it ended up. Eden under siege. Oh god, this looks nasty. Giant mech thing. One of the most dangerous bosses in all of gaming.
Rosh, I see your power has grown, Mr. Villiers. No matter.
Well, thank you, DBZ. I appreciate that.
That is what it takes to stop you.
Don't be a stranger.
Now it's Ryan time!
Back to stop all of this. Nevertheless, you are the sea. We can trust the pawns no more than the foul sea who moved them.
Oh boy.
Humanity's fate rests in its own hands.
The Proud Clad.
Thanks.
By all means, Pepito, please do. Like I said, I think people will be excited for the future, but it's certainly cool to think about the cool stuff that we did along the way, too.
I'll not entrust our fate
I don't think anybody thought I was gonna do what I did when I came there, yeah? It was a good run. Tons of cover stories, tons of features, a lot of great content on all fronts. A couple hundo reviews, maybe? I don't know. I do remember that, yes, Adam. That was a great thing that we put together. I always wish you could have put together more big projects like that, but they were a lot to do. I don't think we did. Bacon, where are we going to have a farewell? I don't think I get one, no, but... I'm the reason that you loaded BlizzCon? Well, that's terrible. I certainly don't want that to be the case. I mean, BlizzCon probably will not exist for a long time if it ever comes back. It's not just fun, Zedlars, I assure you. And yeah, the memoirs will happen someday. I'm sure they'll be highly entertaining.
Turn the tide!
Oh, that's awful nice of you to say, Bacon. I will not be writing any Final Fantasy XIII fanfiction, I'll tell you that right now. That isn't gonna happen. I do want to do memoirs one day of my long and illustrious career on this side of things. I think it would be highly entertaining.
Thanks.
But I'm also sure it would piss some people off, so it's probably not the best time. Maybe a little later on. I hate bosses in this game. I absolutely loathe them.
How can it end like this?
No, Zillers, I guess that was not the case. Hey, if you die, you know? I guess we'll keep the party going for one more round tonight. Yeah, you gotta be really quick sometimes, Zillars. We'll do one Dirty 30, but I'm pretty busy, so we're gonna have to call it after this one. I don't know. I haven't really played Dead Rising. I mean, I've played it very little. Super Nintendo. As far as I know, it's not a roguelike, but again, I don't know enough about it. I've barely touched it. Yeah, lighting does return. She comes, you know, we get to retry. Don't you just love it when the boss is like 1,000,000 health and you just get to start chewing on it all over again? It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, someday the memoirs will come out. You're gonna have to wait another 10 years probably for that. Be on the safe side. I like it how I have to watch at least a part of this cutscene before we do it. Yeah, you know, Deadpool, we have to wait to find that out, but I'm sure it would make a great movie. Hey, Ninja Killer, how you doing?
Thank you.
Oh my god, what the hell?
How can it end like this?
Okay. I guess he increased output parameters. I mean, Bartandalus does look cool, and he has a cool soundtrack. Other than that, every boss in this game is 100% forgettable, I think. So far. And supremely annoying. I mean, yeah, Super Nintendo, that would have been pretty funny. I wonder if it only triggers that if we break him, so maybe we shouldn't break him. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. Like, if he comes out of his stagger phase and he's, like, gonna do that move every time, then maybe we just don't stagger it. Which seems dumb, but it might be the strat, who knows. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a while till you get the film adaptation, folks. You know, you gotta.
Take down the enemy. You're open.
Increase output parameters.
Defeat is not an option. Thank you. Thanks.
Maybe he just counters all of his attacks while he's in this mode? It's so confusing, they don't tell you. No, Chris Pratt will be too busy doing Mario. I'm sure they'll find somebody. You're right. I better get to it, though, right? We gotta have that come out in like 5 years. Daniel Day-Lewis, that would be a good one. I don't know if he could get into me via method acting though. Super Nintendo, I'd say there's a chance. Alright, let's see if he like starts to retaliate again after. Yeah, okay, he's doing it again. So basically we have to like stop attacking him. Oh my god, stop! This dude is so annoying. I mean, can you imagine Daniel Day-Lewis talking about Ginny Girl? I mean, that's almost worth the whole thing. Well, Dr. Mono, you assume it's nonsense. That's incorrect. Come on, guys, go get him. We gotta finish before this phase ends. Oh, that was fun.
That's all she can take. Fall back.
I don't think he would be part of it, Vito. I mean,
I don't understand.
Ginny Girl
We
did get a
want the
Kong for
same
Christmas.
thing. Why can't we just work together?
You ever had one of those?
These
They're great for
people are
dogs.
so blinded by fear, they can't even imagine it. Are we too late?
Not yet. And we can't give up. No one else knows the truth. Am I right?
Only we know about the plan to destroy Cocoon.
And which Falsi's behind.
Man, that would be next level right there, Deadpool.
Bartandalus.
Then what are we waiting for? It's time for some payback.
That's what I'm talking about. Once everything's finally out in the open, people are gonna have to wake up from this nightmare.
Let's show them how human we still
Yes,
are.
Dr. Mono, they are. Well, I think it's a brand, Shrouded, but it became the name for all of the things that look like that and function that way, like, kind of like Kleenex. They're very good for dogs if you haven't tried them. I'm sure everybody's going to acquire a lot of things at Lars. These hot takes that somebody's going to get acquired is like, yeah, so we
This isn't
know.
gonna be the end of it.
You know what I mean? We are in a time of massive consolidation.
You gotta save it.
No, but Peter, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, industry-wise, we are in a time where you know the big guns are acquiring a lot of other companies. A consolidation phase.
Wait! Open up! Open up! Let me in!
Oh man, sucks to be that guy. Wait, are we gonna save that guy? Okay, why not? Wait, we didn't even get to save. We didn't even get a save point. All right, fine.
Thanks.
I would not, Pepito, no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing's like HP pool. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess Hope just doesn't want to heal right now. Yeah, I don't particularly know why we're fighting this thing, Bacon. It's just like a chill bro.
Thank you.
New strategy.
He just wants to hang out.
Here.
Keep a cool head. Thanks.
Thanks.
New strategy.
Ha!
You think this is the end boss of the game? Who's in this one? I think that would be a real bold play. Boss of the game, turtle thing.
Here. Thank you.
12 years prior.
New strategy.
Yeah, I hate these things.
Thank you.
This is the only one of these I fought, but I absolutely hate this fight. Huge pain in the butt. They did not even let me save. That is true. Also, Bacon, I can't blame them for looking for pierogies. Pierogies are delicious.
Let's go.
Get some garlic. Oh, what now? Oh, now they give us a save point. That's nice.
Time to make the army understand.
The military.
Wow, okay, so my points don't get me very far anymore. Probably some better farm spots we can find here.
Harry's eyes.
We need lots more
monsters.
Kristaga.
Just from the terrifying armies of Pulse.
You gotta be kidding me. Another corridor? You're welcome, Lars, thank you. Wow. Oh, that's great to hear, Azal, you know, and also not surprising at all. I am Jack's complete lack of surprise on that one. Yeah, as you know, as we mentioned, like, despite everything, obviously the music in this game is really killer, and at the time, the graphics in this game were extremely. They've held up well over 12 years. It was a visual tour de force. And obviously the music has mad bangers. Other than that, this game has failed to resonate with me in any form. There you go, Zellars. Well, I haven't said anything about changing the times yet. More on that information later. It is obviously a thing that could happen, since I will be on PDT. So it makes sense that is a thing that could happen. Cool, a door. Nah, we probably will move screen times to PSD. But the screen times will also... Again, there's lots of things in flux, folks, okay? Please stand by for further information. Thank you. But obviously that does seem like something that would be like a thing that will probably happen. Of course, any time and schedule changes will be communicated via our official channels.
I'm sure not gonna be lonely.
Dangerous to spread out, you know.
Yeah, this place sucks already. Two blaze rings, okay. Handy, maybe? I mean, this game turned, you know, summon spells into robots, which is a thing that can happen. Argent, all roads lead to that someday, I hope. That's obviously the end game.
Keep a cool head. Say goodbye.
Take that!
I mean, you know, that's clearly the dream, right?
Thanks.
I sure do, Bacon. That's right.
That's how it's
Although
done.
obviously not all ducks are ideal for domestication. A lot of different breeds and styles are much better for that. So obviously we're going to do the pet kind of ducks when the time comes. Pretend this one, I cannot reveal any details at this time. I'll be able to talk about it in approximately 2 weeks. When I can, I will. Of course. I mean, this is without a doubt the most difficult Final Fantasy game. No, that's okay. Forgiveness one, it's a very fair and reasonable inquiry. And I appreciate you asking, and I appreciate your interest and your support.
Keep a cool head. Thank you.
That's right. And I hope everyone's having a fantastic Easter. You know, I was actually enjoying Fortnite earlier.
You asked for it.
Alright, time to find a save point. Yeah, no, it felt recognizable. Actually, it felt good. I honestly have a ton more enjoyment with it without building. And the other stuff all seemed like fun. You know, I mean, the tanks were kind of tough to deal with, but I'm sure there's a way to do it, right? It's only because it was like my first game back that I had no idea what the heck to do with those things. Wow, we need lots of XP to move up from this point. So here we are, 40 hours in, and we're still going. The adventure continues tomorrow evening. Thank you for your support, everybody, and thank you. In the coming weeks, we're gonna definitely miss some stream nights. But I will try to have little bonuses for people. I don't know which ones will be missed. When I have that information, I'll relay it. Like when the nights that I'm moving are going to be difficult for that, since I won't have a PC. So, but I have. We'll figure something out. Yeah, you might get a cheese stream. You'll get something. We will work on what that's going to look like as things develop. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you had a good time here tonight. Zedlar's, yeah, well, hey, we're getting there, right? We're gonna pull this Band-Aid off and finish this game. Yeah, you can have a hotel kitchen stream. Sure thing, Croc. We can make that happen, I think. It really depends on how good my phone is at streaming. Probably not very. A pool? You think I'm gonna have a pool? Give me a break. Kitchen, maybe. Zellar's for an unknown period of time, yeah. While my stuff's moved. I would like you all to have a wonderful evening, though. So do that. And I'll be back tomorrow night with more Final Fantasy XIII action. So get ready for big bosses. Maybe some grindage. Who knows? But I hear that the end game is really, really great. So, looking forward to doing that with y'all. Let's have a good time. And have a wonderful Easter. We don't have Pratt here, Double Barrel, so I don't think we're going to get a closing bell. But, Argent, we'll see what happens, okay? It's going to be in flux, but I will try to... Like, if I can just go live on my phone and there's something interesting to do, we'll have some weird streams or something. I don't know. Anyway, peace out. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Also, I love tonberries. I need a tonberry emote. Okay, bye.